Okay, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Supervisor Coyer.
Here.
Councilman Barber.
Here.
Councilman Carter.
Here.
Councilman Tulaski.
Here.
Councilman Barron is absent.
Okay, so the purpose of this special meeting is to hear any and all public comments on two items. The first one is a request from our water operator in the Ledgers Water District to add to that local law 1 of 2022 instructions for water hookups intended for campers' use to require at the customer's cost a meter pit and dry hydrant. And this is to avoid damaging the town-owned water system and equipment. So I invite any and all public comment on. So basically, he ran into this. I know we just did an update on this law, but he ran into the situation where someone wants to hook up, but they're only going to do a camper, and he's concerned that if it's run just straight to it, that it's gonna freeze and end up damaging our part of the system. So actually he did that. That's what his nephew did next to him. They put in a meter pit and dry hydrant and keeps everybody happy. So we'll give this one a couple seconds. Okay, that's something I'm gonna add to this.
Do me a favor, make sure you stop that before you go to the next one. Thank you.
In between. All right, so I hear no public comment on that. So we'll move on to the second item that is for the public hearing, and that is to have in place a local law, which would be 5 of 2025, to override the tax cap if necessary. Just to let you know, the 2026 budget can only exceed the 2025 budget by, I have 1.02, it's actually 1.0002. So basically 1%, which when I calculated it out was only, where's that?
14,000.
Yeah, it was actually less than that, it was more like 12. Oh, actually, so we could have only exceeded it by $11,769. Our insurance on the highway guys went up more than that. So obviously we can't stay below the tax cap. So we will be going over the tax cap. 1% is just a crazy number to expect, especially with the rising cost of electricity that everyone's feeling. So we're feeling it too. And insurance costs going up. Everything's going up at least 10%, and they're holding us to 1%. So, but if anyone has any public comment on the tax cap.
Pay our electric bill this month?
We did. And just an example, although for everyone, we got an electricity bill the other day here, that was for, that normally ranges between 140 and 400, depending on what time of year it is. And it came $6,000 and something.
Yeah.
So if you know Brooke, you can imagine her discussion with NYSEG at the other end. So
It wasn't a good.
they had us go take a picture of the meter and send it to
That
them
was
so
an
that you could get a.
estimation. They do
What was
actual
it?
and
What
estimation,
was Pat's building?
and it's not
I'll
gone
have
over
to- I'll
$400
I think it was Pat's building though.
a year, 2 years, you know
But
what I
like
mean?
you
She
said,
went
if
back,
they just
and when she saw the bill,
maxed
it
them
was
all out.
$6,200.
They used to throw a meter
And they're like,
in.
well, it's just an
Slap that
estimation, and she's like, we're not paying yet. We're not paying it, I don't care what it is.
Well, and, you know, they're like, well, you know, it's just an estimate, you know, it probably wasn't that much. And it's like, yeah, but we don't have the budget to pay you $6,000 for no good reason.
And then have a credit for the
Yeah.
next 15 years.
That's like the whole year.
That's more than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So
Insane.
she's good on the phone with people.
She
'Cause
is.
she's like,
I'm not messing
there
with
is
her.
no way. Oh, we had an issue with
Slick.
Casellas, where they came and, they said they came and dumped the dumpster, but they didn't shake it, so they just kept tipped it over and whatnot. Well, the guys had to pack it down, and it, you know, usually they like shake it like once or twice.
No.
So they only took out like a couple of bags, basically. So she called them up and it's like, well, you know, it could be this, it could be that. And she's like, look, I worked at Casellas.
Needless
I
to
know
say,
what they do and what they're supposed to do,
They
and you're
come
wrong.
back, they're gonna come back next Wednesday free of charge and dump it
Properly. So,
It's been a week.
all right, well, I don't think there's any public comment on those two items, so appreciate y'all coming to the public hearing. And so we will adjourn this meeting, and we'll move immediately into the regular monthly meeting.
You will stop that first.
And I will stop this first.